You are not struggling to manifest. You are struggling to become someone that your nervous system doesn't recognize yet. And this, what Neville Goddard calls power of assumption. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to this video where we will check Neville Goddard's chapter 3, Power of Assumption, of his Power of Awareness book. As usual, we will check this work with nervous system lens. And if you want to have access to the entire chapter reading, here's the card on the screen. You can click there. But here we will just focus on parts of his work in here, okay? And try to translate into modern language, into modern nervous system language. All right, so let us begin. Man's chief delusion is his conviction that there are causes other than his own state of consciousness. All that befalls a man, all that is done by him, all that comes from him happens as a result of his state of consciousness. This is very important to understand, guys, because actually, a state is not something you really force yourself into, to be honest, because if you are forcing it, it's just wearing a mask. It's just a mask. And really, what it means that your reactions, your reactions already show your state. So if you feel tension, it means that you're into defensiveness. If you feel openness, you're in neutrality, and this is what you exude. So you do not choose this in the moment. It's something that plays out authentically by your body, okay, by your bodily expression, not your mind. All right, so let's go to another one. I'll skip these. I'll just go straight to the point here. So then you must make your future dream a present fact. You do this by assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled. By desiring to be other than what you are, you can create an ideal of the person you want to be and assume that you are already that person. If this assumption is persisted in until it becomes your dominant feeling, the attainment of your ideal is inevitable. And this is actually true, but many people misread it. But let me just explain this quickly. How people misread it when they try to feel confident, to act secure, to think positively. That's not assumption, okay? That's a simple acting. Let's call it this way. Let's not sugarcoat things. It is simple acting, but the body will literally know the difference. You can act for years, you guys. You can literally act for years. You can embody someone else's perceptions, someone else's state, just by observing how they act, how they react. You can take their body language, but still it's not you, it's something you try to be as. This is a very dangerous game. Do not go there. Really, do not. There is a very good observation you can actually embrace. If you feel that you have to maintain a state, it is not a state. It is just a mask. Okay, so you can stop right there. All right, so in giving birth to your ideal, you must bear in mind that the methods of mental and spiritual knowledge are entirely different. This is a point that is truly understood by probably not more than one person in a million. You know a thing mentally by looking at it from the outside. We've all been there. By comparing it with other things, by analyzing it, by defining it, by thinking of it. Pay attention, huh? Of it. Whereas you can know a thing spiritually only by becoming it, meaning by embodying it, by expressing it, by exuding it, only by thinking from it. This is a golden observation. Really, Neville Goddard's work I mean, this is summarized, and this is a perfection for me, a golden thread. This is what I would call it, because literally, uh, if your mask, your thinking of it, drops under pressure or under certain instability, it means that it's not real. You're thinking of it. You just like the idea of it. But if it's a real state, if you're thinking from it, it is quiet. It is quietly consistent without any effort, without any push or discipline. You doesn't need even reinforcement. There will come time when you say, okay, I don't need to affirm it. I don't need to visualize it anymore, because if I do so, I will feel some contractions in my body as if I'm trying to force something. When you reach this point, it means that actually you were able to embody the state already, and soon it will be projected into your reality. Okay? So, just as the moth, in his desire to know the flame, was willing to destroy himself, so must you, in becoming a new person, will be be willing to die to your present self. Okay, so this is very actually important. People really think that I need to kill old version of myself, okay, and force a new one. It's not what it is actually. You're not replacing one performance with another. You're just letting the dysregulated patterns fall away. Because if you really take an honest look of your reactions in your life itself, you'll see that your expectations, your dreams, even your goals, your expressions are just programming and projections of others. Be real with yourself. You can assume the best in others, please do so, but it doesn't mean that you blindfold yourself to the very truth that yes, I was programmed at a certain point of time. Yes, I was projected many times. I I myself, I had girlfriends, friends, my best friends earlier in my life who actually kept telling me that your smile doesn't look good, so don't smile. You don't wear that. Don't do that. That lipstick looks ugly on you. And I consider them friends. And I locked myself literally at home. And it was projected. I didn't even realize that until recently, until I allowed myself to actually dig deeper and check what was stored in my memory. And only by doing so, I could release those stored blockages, those patterns, those traumatic experiences. Not this, but some other. So you have to be honest with yourself and allow your bad patterns, something that is not you, but something that you are expressing as you, simply fall away. It's really important, you guys. Imagination is not about intensity here. Many people read Neville Goddard, they think I have to imagine, visualize, affirm harder. It is not about effort, it's not about intensity or even repetition as a duty. It is about introducing a state your system can actually gradually accept. So I would actually give you a practice. So when you try to convince yourself of anything, like, for example, I am confident, right? Every time you say it, notice a contraction. Notice, does your mind refer you by saying it to the unfortunate event in your life that actually made you affirm it in the first place? Or does your body feel soft when you pronounce it? It's everything individual. There is no one size that fits all. So if some techniques do not work, it's okay. Allow it not to work, because it means that something else will work for you. So you do not force identity by doing techniques or by visualizing, by imagining something else. You literally, you You just adapt the knowledge that you're given, adapt to your body, to your sensations, how you feel. So, yes, although Neville is right that your state creates your reality, but the deeper layer is here, you guys, that your true state is never created, it is revealed when your system is regulated enough. Because everything else will be just a temporary performance, and you don't want that. So I'll leave you with this, and I hope to see you on the fourth chapter. I think that one will be desire. Desire, yes. So yes, so have a great day and see you soon, you guys. Bye.